Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton. We're going to cover hole number 5 of the Open 9-hole Cup Rookie Division. Just like in the opening round, I'm going to show you 2 different approaches on hole number 5. But I would like to pause here for a second and really talk about the overall strategy. Okay, if you're somebody who's been playing rookie for a long time and you've had a lot of success, you're probably going to be having 3 stars rookie, but also top skill bracket of those 3 stars. If that's the case, you're going to have maybe yourself, or you're going to have opponents who are using not extra miles, but Apocalypse 6, 7s, 5s, whatever the case may be. If your opponent goes first, okay, and if your opponent drives over the water onto the green or fairway fringe, whatever, if you feel like 100% sure they're going to pick up an eagle, even if you only have like an APOC 2 or 3 or whatever, I want you to try this shot. It's a 9-hole cup. If you screw it up, who cares? But it is a fun shot to play. But that's only if your opponent goes first and they pick up an eagle, because then you're going to be pretty confident that even if you drive the water, that they're going to save your hole and you're going to at least get a birdie, okay? I think it's worth that risk. If you're going first, then you just have to choose on what you want to do, because you can make this shot with an APOC 3. I know that because I tested it, but I rolled up a little bit short. So let's just see here what I'm talking about. Here we're going to have an APOC 5, and we're going to go 5 top. Okay, if you have more top spin, then go with more top spin. 2 bars of side spin to the left. I'm going to start at the plus 9 yard mark with about half of my orange ring in the rough, have it on the fairway. My ball guideline here is going to the left-hand side of that sand trap. So if you take a look at the sand trap right here, you see my ball guideline is going just to the left-hand side of it. From here, we're going to go 10%. Okay, this is going to be, 0%. I apologize. 0% at max, normal shot, full curl to the left. Perfect ball. If you hit a great right, you're probably going to go into the water. So that's why I gave that little disclaimer there at the beginning. Now here, you see I clip the rough and I roll out. But that's okay. Still an easy shot for shot number 2. Shot number 2 would look like this. This is the one that's 10% at max. So you'll probably be at max distance of your wedge. This is a good one here just to apply, about a bar of backspin, maybe a little bit less. And just make sure that ball is bouncing into the cup. Again, 10% at max is how this one played. Again, best strategy is maybe you'll get lucky, maybe you'll go second, your opponent goes first, and they slam the ball way up onto the second part of the fairway and get themselves in chipping range for the eagle. But that's one way to play it. If that's just not your style, if you're worried about missing that shot, that's okay. I got another replay for you to look at here. This will be a normal approach. 0% at max, max backspin, 1 bar of side spin to the right. I'm backing my yardage up all the way to the plus 3. Or even lower than that, plus 2, because we have heavy headwind here. Almost 4 mile per hour headwind. Even by backing it all the way up to the plus 2, I'm still going to pull into overpower, so I didn't back it up enough. But I still decided to take a normal shot, because here the yards aren't really going to matter too much, as we're going to be playing shot number 2, more than likely, with our thorn, or at least that's what we're trying to play, okay? Shot number 2 will look like this, 10% at max again, so both shots 10% at max. You can see here I'm at max distance of my thorn. The only thing that stinks here is this little bump on the fringe. You're going to notice as I try to get my ball center of the cup here, I'm going to encounter this weird little glitch right there, okay? So I try to get this thing as centered up as possible, and then I push my rings 10% at max. But unfortunately, this one's going to miss by quite a bit to the right-hand side. I just wanted to give you 2 different looks at this hole. Of course, always up to you on how you want to play. But I don't think I hit the fringe in the right spot here. I think I did get that weird bounces, which is why I missed to the right-hand side. My best advice on this hole would to be maybe get a little bit more yards on the drive, okay? Get more yards on the drive. That way you have more of your thorn to play with. I would try to bounce this one off the green if I could. So instead of using the fringe as your landing spot, I would try to use the green. But again, you're going to have to get a little bit more yards, or you're going to have to bump up to like a katana ball, whatever you want to do on hole number 5, I wish you the best of luck, and let me know how you're doing halfway through this thing. Thanks, everybody.